Hello YouTube, are you well? I thought you were. Tonight's ride is on the fatty. I have since learnt the last bike ride, I put a bit more PSI in the tyres because I found that over that quarry I only had 8 PSI in the tyres and I should have had, well, I've since learnt 18 PSI. So it's a little bit more bouncy on the roads, but it's a lot more traction on the trails. And tonight, typical opposite end of the spectrum, it's been raining for about 2 hours on and off, so it's back to British summertime now as far as I'm concerned, whereas last time it was super hot and super dry. So just going to go out through this little walkway here. It does say no bikes, but you know, I choose to pay attention to certain things. I'm in the bottom corner of Pound Common. Over there is Baggeridge, Sedgley and Wodehouse. So this is basically called Bluebell Wood, and there's like a little druids thing inside it. It's very strange. There's like a load of logs. You'll see it when we ride through, and when I get to the other side and go across the field, you can guarantee 9 times out of 10 there's a bloke sitting in the window waiting to say, you can't ride your bikes here, you have to push them. And the once he actually escorted me all the way up to the Cheshire home. Nescafe, that's all I can say. Anyway, without further ado, let's hit the tracks. Let's go. Tell me time of year, because all my gears and brakes are all grinding now. I'm just coming along the... Oh, I'm going to get a bit wet tonight, I think. The weight of the rainwater makes all the plants and grass, everything hang over. Trying to negotiate this. They always do it so you can't get a bloody bike through. How dare they? I bet you can get a bloody horse through. No, I haven't been down here for a... Oh, there you go, story of my bike life. Overgrown and stingy as hell. It is a nice little track when it's dry. I'll try and keep the camera clean. These routes are going to be a bit slippy slidey. I think that was the place I've just passed where the logs were. They've all gone. Probably use them as firewood. It's only a short little sweet track, but it's really nice. And it, like I say, it brings me out at Wodehouse Farm. Should be able to go across the field, and I've got to lift it over the gate. But oh, there you go. Looks like I'm heading west because there's the sun behind the clouds. This will do the crops a load of good. Hopefully a good crop this year for the farmers. And you can guarantee over here somebody will be watching. I'm going to go up through Baggeridge and do a loop, and then I'm going to go by the Blair Witch house, which is very spooky when you ride it in the winter. So I'm going to negotiate these styles. There you go, no bicycles, whatever. This is the house that normally sits and waits, so I thought I'd just push up just to see if I can get past it, and I can ride off then. You won't be able to catch me. I can't see anybody and I can't see any cars, so fuck it. I mean, sorry, wait for the oi, get off your bike and drink your milk. You can hear all the bits of gravel I got caught in the mud from the field. Like clay it was. Just coming up now towards the Cheshire home, or St Anthony's Cheshire home by Miller and Carter on the A449. I'm going to pick up around by Shell Lane and the tree transmitter. If I remember, I'll show you the spring of Spring Hill. It's amazing back there. It says no horses, but you couldn't get a horse over them gates and stalls anyway, let alone an e-bike. Okie dokie. Back in the mow. This is Bayonet Lane, just a farmer's track that takes you over towards the tree transmitter at the top of, I think it's called Pickers Hill in Womburn, or Red Rock, some of the locals call it. Pues no electrónica bicicleta, grasa bicicleta. As today, no e-bike, we're on the fat bike. Fat in Spanish is grasa. Theo is ugly. It's not ugly. Not an ugly boy. Such a mild evening. It's very humid. It looks like it's going to prickle it down again, but it might just do it in the night. Now I'm going to take a cheeky little right in a minute, if I can remember where it is, because it's that overgrown. And I can go across the field. Here we go, it's right here. Oh, look, they've started cutting the crops. Well, how about that? I think this is the rapeseed. It's got whacked in the face by a great big dirty fly. Fortunately, I've got the fly protectors on the face tonight. Could do one of them COVID masks that are like a glasses frame and a face shield. That way, nothing's going to get you as it flies up underneath your visor. We're going to go left here. I don't think there'll be any llamas or Sasquatch, Yetis, Bigfoots in my vid tonight. I might slip just a quick gif in there now and again. So there's the tree transmitter in the distance, and I'm going to make my way around to the spring of Spring Hill. That is the fresh spring, not of Blair, but of Spring Hill, and it runs all the way down to Womburn. Normally come from over that direction. There's the tree transmitter again. So I am going to now about turn and drop down the field to the Womburn path. I was half expecting this to be all overgrown, but fortunately the farmer has cut it back and it makes life a lot easier. I could have ridden round from the top end, but I'll be riding back this way later. I'm just going to pick up the woods here and then a nice descent. If we go right here and across the field. One of my drone videos, you can see the drone follow me across here. I've done it winter and summer on my DJI Spark, but it's a perfect time of year now because the ground's quite soft now. We've had the rain, and this will take me down to not the Paradise City, but the grass is green and the girls may be pretty. Saddle down there. Hopefully the lens is clean. Oh, this is going to be so slippy down here. I don't think there's going to be any brakes. Jump! Oh. And we'll do a 90 degree, 180. And we're doing this dusty sandy trail and go to the Blair Witch. This is, I think it's called Sandy Mount Pleasant or something. Just brings you down by the side of the care home next to the old bush and swing in Womburn. Last time I rode this, I thought I'd hit it at full pelt, which was a bad mistake. I nearly went arse over titty too. And there's the old bush. Come on about the red line. Bloody hell, they get with it, you ain't had a beer since the weekend. So there's the old police station, and there is a cheeky little shortcut. There's the vine. So it's like that's the posh pub. That's the not so posh pub. Let's go down here. The old police station, Womburn Nick. And this will take us down to the brook. So I'll be back in a moment. When it rains down here heavy, either in the summer or the winter, you can guarantee this path is normally flooded. And I'm sure this is one brook. This joins from the Wodehouse stream, and the Spring Hill stream joins this. God, it's quite flowing quite quickly due to the what's that smell? Adverse weather conditions we've had. So this will take us out to Boy, like I mentioned previously, the red line, and that runs parallel with the A449. Nice little cheeky trail from the one end by the Civic Centre all the way along here. There is a Strava section, and I created it and called it Riverside Mother. You know what? Hooker. So this is the red line to the right, and we're going to go up and cross over and head towards the Blair Witch. Just crossed over the A449, and he's got fly tipping. They're all just a bunch of wankers, absolutely bone idle, lazy. Hope you die. Just come from down there where fly tipper scumbags are. Sorry about that, but I do think fly tippers are scum douchebags because they cost the taxpayer money, they cause vermin to hibernate in it and feed off it, and they cause my glasses to steam up because I'm getting really angry. Look, steamy windows, like that, off there, and they're just lazy and it's easy cash. So jog on. This field, about 2 years ago, I lost my drone in, and it goes on for ages, even over all the way over to a place called Bubbles Car Wash where they built the new houses. And if I remember, I should do, I'll put a link in to where I refound my drone, the video. Well, in fact, I'll put the clip in, but it was, I was panicking. Fortunately, it hadn't rained and they hadn't cut the crops, but I managed to use the DJI app and get the longitude and latitude, and I spent about 2 hours over here walking around the field trying to find it, and I found it. And if I remember, I will put the video in now. There you go, Pete. Was in all of this. Yay! These are the sort of sneaky back trails for Baggeridge and Himley. Just put my bike there. I wonder who did that. Looks like it's been cut there and there. Yeah, how could it be? Anyway, those clouds are fleeting. So if it says it on there, it must be true. I can't ride up here on this. Oh, hello, Mr. Pedal. Steaming up. I'm getting steamy glasses again. This is the Blair Witch House, and it's mega spooky when you're riding this at night. I'll show you. Look at that. It's even more eerie tonight. It is amazing. Oh, sorry, I just realised I've got snot on my lens. Take my glasses off. But it's nights are drawing in a bit now as well. What time is it? Bloody hell, it's 8:25. Here's me jibber jabbering like it's 6:25. Very amazing though. Carry on and do a loop of Baggeridge and Himley, and then I'm going to head home. So let's go this way. Ridden from over there, that's Penn, and I've come all the way down there through Bluebell Wood, up over by the tree transmitter, which is over there, drop down Blair Witch and back here, and I'm now heading off that way towards Baggeridge. It's now dark, it is, under the trees, and then you get into the light, and it's brilliant again. This is the other side of the track where you can drop down to the go Ape, part of Baggeridge. This is just an alternative way down that brings you out the other side of the model railway. Oh, it's quite nice down here though. It's a bridle path, which is very rare. Is anybody down here? Famous last words. It's very muddy in the winter. Baggeridge is to my right. I've got to keep remembering I'm pointing. Oh, I've moved that. I'm pointing with my left, and I'm meant to, yeah, I say left and not right. There you go, there's the model railway. This is part of the bridle way. It drops you down by Bagpool. I was going to do the Psycho slope tonight, but I'm not going to bother. Because I think it's going to be quite a super sketch. We'll do a left here. Mouthful of mud. Normally a fly or dust. And we're going to climb up and around from my saddle up. Not my socks. There we go. There's the main pool. Bag pool. We're going up there. This is the track round the back of the toposcope. So the toposcope's up there, point left, but it's up to my right. And this is the track that takes you down by White's Woods, which will be on my left hand side. But this track is a really nice descent. White's Woods is a bit gnarly for my liking. I do ride it, but I'm not really keen on it. This is hospital. This is more nice and rideable, and it's got some nice drops in it to try and focus. I won't tell you sketchy, sorry, not sketchy, but mishaps or near misses. Garlic Woods are on my left. Point me right. I have to talk to myself and tell myself we're going to scoot round to the right now. Just here. We'll go down the concrete chute. All that climbing is definitely worth the descending. Make sure the camera's clean. Every time I look down I can't. Come on, let's try some manuals with it. Oh, fatty. Oh, yes! Bloody hell, you wouldn't think a rigid bike you could do that. Let's do jump water. Oh, yeah! Gold medal for Lee. Bloody hell. So many rabbits about tonight. I suppose the damp brings them out. Damp rabbit. Back in the moon. So the carnies are here. Don't mess with the carnival folk. The hills have eyes. Fat wheels, big wheel. I call him Ferris. So I'm going to go round the aerodrome and drop down the whole route of Baggeridge. I'm not going to do the Psycho slope or the Widow Maker tonight because I think it's going to be quite muddy. So I'm going to be back in a moment. This is like the aerodrome, or like, not aerodrome, is it? What's it? Like where people will sit on the bank and watch things happen. But not many people about tonight. I think I'm going to be locked in at Himley because I want to, might have to just scale the wall. The Psycho slope's normally there, and I'm going to drop down with my saddle down. I've heard dogs barking, but hopefully they're in the distance. Oh, my bell's come off tonight. I've broke my bell. Oh, okay. This is a complete descent all the way through. Can go off to the right here and do little rooty drops, but it's not really advisable when it's been raining because the route's just mega wet. Even on a fatty bum bike. Okay, we start the descent. Try and keep the camera clean. Oh, bloody hell, face full of snot. And we're dropping right. years ago on this bridge, I saw a guy come off and he broke his jaw. He was coming down too fast, slid out, hit his face off the bridge, and they had to land the air ambulance up where we've just ridden down from and carry him up. It was not a pretty sight. Oh, I can't believe I lost my bell. Ding 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 ding. Oh, it's so nice and clear. Hup. Shall I go right or left? I always go right. I'm going to go left tonight. Brings you out to the same place. Oh, this is the life. I think tonight's ride will be about 20 miles up and down, no battery assistance, riding properly. Hopefully the GoPro's doing me proud. Oh, hello. Ducky ducky, squeak squeak. Just drop down to the right. And you've got to do the obligatory concrete drop off the chute. Right, it's getting dark. I think I've only got about half an hour's worth of light left. Let's go! Up. Oh yeah, longest features. And this will take me down to Himley. So I'll catch you in a moment. You might recognise this if you know Himley. This is where the pools drop down to the lake. And oh yes. Oh, always the way in the wrong gear. Pedal your little legs up. We're dropping left through the dark woods on a dark night. Dark Himley. Dark July. Now I've got a feeling all these gates are going to be locked unless they're in the process of locking them now. But I want to go up round the top, so I'll be back in a moment. I don't normally put climbs into my vlogs, but there's the bridge at the bottom end of Himley, and this is very overgrown for one, but this is the track I rode when I did my power hour, and I got up it on an e-bike and I rode it last Tuesday night in fanny granny gear, and it was very dusty, but I did manage to make it up here, and I wanted to video it tonight to prove to myself that I can do it without stopping. I might be a bit out of breath at the top, but it gets a bit rooty in a moment, so whether it's slippy or not, I don't know. This is where the root section is, so I can bounce this over, go up here. Oh, come on Lee. Oh, nearly. I promise you I did that last Tuesday night. I ain't going down again to do it. No e-power. It is always good to ride down here as well. Sort of have to bounce the bike over the roots if you can. Right, so I'm going to have a drink and we'll go down the downhill section. This last week, and I've never known it so overgrown. So I went back up with a stick and cleared it all. So enjoy. Lovely jubbly. Whew. What's people's beef with mountain bikers or cycling? I can understand horses, but we are now at Himley Plantation. I don't ride through here very often, so it'll make a change. Let's get on the fat bike and do some trail damage. No, I'm joking. Hopefully my glasses will clear by the time I start pedalling. Yeah, I'm clear. About 20 years ago, I used to know someone who dug all this out, and he was trying to keep the natural flow of the plantation. God, it is dark in here. And I saw him recently, and he's still as dull as dishwater. Now, I think we'll go this way. This should take us up towards the top end. In theory, animals cause more problems. No, which one am I going? Straight on. Animals cause more problems than humans because they're digging and foraging and... No, I'm only joking. God damn it, it's dark. It's even darker with sunglasses on. Coming up towards the end of my ride now. Done what I said I was going to. Himley, Baggeridge, Blair, Spring of Spring Hill. And if I remember rightly, I'll put in the drone clip. Hopefully I've already put it in. Today's date is Tuesday the 27th of July, and I'll put this on YouTube tomorrow, Wednesday the 28th. So I'll carry on riding towards the corner on the Bridge of North Road. We go that way, and I'll do my finish the camera. So I'll see you in a short while. Oh, I needed that. Just down by Wombingbrook there. Quite a hazy evening. Probably because the ground's damp and the temperature's warm. Coming towards the end of my ride now. Trying to keep it to 25, 30 minutes. I don't want to do too much because it gets boring, doesn't it? I'm going to try and keep things entertained. I'm going to be off for about, in fact I'll come back in a moment because somebody's up ahead, bear with. Action! Back again. I had to cut it short just because there was people on the bench and they were having a tongue sandwich. Just coming up the one-way street, the wrong way, that runs level with the 449. It's going to be about a week and a half before I do another video, but I'm going somewhere that my next vlog will show you where I am, and fingers crossed I get there because I've been talking about it for over a year. I'm not tempting fate or saying anything, but the clue's been in the language I've been speaking, and I'm taking my drone with me, so I'll be doing some videoing, droning and editing for when I get back. So hello all new subscribers, thank you very much for joining me on my journey. I couldn't do this as a job because I enjoy my job and this is my hobby, which I really enjoy. So stay tuned and stay safe out there as well. And hasta pronto. Ciao.
Only me. Don't forget to click the like ding dong button. I'll put it in tonight. And thumbs up. See you soon. Bye.